हेलो नमस्ते सभी को this video I have taken one numericals on redemption of debenture by lump sum method. In my previous video we had a discussion regarding debenture redemption methodology. So just for the quick revision, I have written few rules over here. Like in the question, how we have to proceed in the question. First of all, at least 25% value of debentures has to be transferred to the debenture redemption reserve, DRR. At least 15% of the nominal value of debentures to be redeemed. When all the debentures are redeemed, DRR account closed by transferring to general reserve account. That means if the question has asked about redemption, right, and it is mentioned by lump sum method, the method which we are following in this video is based on lump sum method. So first of all, the procedures is, if redemption case is given, we have to transfer 25% value of the nominal value of debentures to the DRR account and 15% of the nominal value of debentures to be redeemed. If their balance remains in DRR, that balance has to be closed by transferring it to general reserve. Now let's look into the question. X Limited issued 2 lakh 8% debentures of 100 rupees each at a premium of 10% on June 30th. On June 30th, 2 lakhs debentures containing percentage rate is 8%, and the premium is 10%. Okay, and it is mentioned in the questions that on 30th June 2010 redeemable, sorry, the issue was on 30th June 2010 and redeemable will be, redemptions will be done on June 30th 2015. The amount to debenture redemption the amount to debenture redemption is transferred to 31st March 2015. It was decided to invest 15% of the face value of debentures to be redeemed towards debenture redemption investments on 30th April 2015. So everything very clearly mentioned in the question. Let's start the question. How we have to proceed? First of all, on June 30th, right, because it is mentioned in the question the debentures were issued on 30th June, so we will write here 2010 June 30th. First is bank account debited to debenture 8% debenture applications and allotment. Remember, if the lump sum method is there in my previous video, if you gone through my previous video, you will find that while issuing debentures in lump sum method, we have to pass entry in first entry, always of receipt entry containing debentures application and allotment both. Like in this, bank account debited to 8% debentures application and allotment, and the amount is, how you have to calculate amount, 2 lakh debenture is there, right? And remember, question says about 10% premium, so always remember the premium should always be calculated on nominal value, and face value or nominal value are same. Face value is 100 rupees, so 100 plus 10% of 100 gives you 10. 100 plus 10 is 110. So when you multiply 2 lakh with 110, you will get 2 crore 20 lakhs. So this is the amount we have transferred in the first entry. Second entry is 8% in on June 30th, 8% debenture application and allotment to debentures and to securities premium reserve. This is the due entry, and we have allotted the amount here, 20 lakhs for the securities premium account and 2 crore for the 8% debentures. How this 2 crore? 2 lakh multiplied with 100 gives you 2 crore. Then, as it is mentioned in the question, after 2010, 2015 is the date when redemption has to be made. So for redemption, let's look here. On 31st March, question, it is mentioned in the question itself that redemption transferred should be on 31st March. Therefore, we have written, therefore it is written here 31st March. So surplus in statement of profit and loss account debited to debenture redemption reserve. Remember, in this DRR, how much amount we have to transfer? 25% of the this value, nominal value. So as you can see, 2 lakh multiplied with 100, okay, 2 crore, 25% of 2 crore gives you 50 lakhs. So surplus statement of profit and loss account debited to debenture redemption account, debenture redemption reserves, 50 lakhs has to be transferred. Then in the next entry on April 30th, debenture redemption investment account debited to bank account, where 15% investment we have to made, right? So 15% of, again, the nominal value, 2 lakh multiplied with 100, that means 2 crore. 15% of 2 crore gives you 30 lakhs. So on April 30th, it is also mentioned in the question that Debenture redemption investment should be made on 30th April. So 30th April is written here. Then on next June 30th, bank account debited to debenture redemption reserve account 30 lakhs. This is the amount is encashed. The amount here in DRR now has been encashed. Then on 30th June, 8% debentures account debited to debenture holders. This is the due entry. Then it is the payment entry. Debenture holders account debited to bank account 20 lakhs, and the balance of debenture redemption reserves has been transferred to the general reserve. Debenture redemption reserve account debited to general reserve, that which is 50 lakhs in the question. This debenture redemption reserve, this balance has been transferred. This account has been closed by transferring its balance into general reserve. As it is mentioned in the point, in the very beginning I had discussed that 25% of the value of debenture redemptions is to be redeemed, right? So we have transferred this 25% value to the DRR. This we have done. In the second point, it is said at least 15% of the nominal value are to be redeemed. So here in the next entry, what we did, we calculated the 15% of the face value and transfer it to the debenture redemption investments, right? That much amount has been invested. Then in the last entry where the balance remains in the balance of 50 lakhs has been closed by transferring it to the general reserve.